Okay, so 1, 3 is absolute value. On the top, it says the absolute value of a number is the number's distance from 0 on a number line. This is very important. Absolute value is always positive. Okay, it'll never be negative. Explain why absolute value of a number will never be negative. Because it's a distance, and distance is never negative. So I'm going to put because. Let me make it bigger so you can see it better. Oops. It is a distance. And distance is never negative. Okay, the next one says to find the absolute value of these. So the absolute value of negative 12 is, what do you think, Jenna? 12. I wonder if I'm going to echo. Am I echoing for you guys over there on distance learning? Okay. It might be in the video. We'll have to see once I publish it. So what do you think the absolute value of 0 is then? Aaron, 0. How about the absolute value of 9? Carter? It's always positive. Always positive. 9. What's the absolute value of a negative 52? Taylor? Awesome. What's the absolute value of a negative 8? Emma? Ella. 8. What's the absolute value of 25? Riker? What? 25. Thank you. Absolute value of a negative 6. Lila. And absolute value of 84. Jeremy. 84. So it doesn't matter what the number is. The absolute value is going to be that number, but the positive value of it, because it's a distance. Does that make sense? It's often confused with opposite, which is the opposite. So if it's a negative, it becomes positive. Positive becomes negative. So don't confuse it with opposite. It is always what? Positive. Good. So on the next ones, we're going to compare absolute values. It says Maria's credit card balance is less than a negative $30. Does Maria owe more than $30 or less than $30? It's kind of confusing. If her balance is less than a negative 30, it would have to be like a negative 31, negative 32, right? So does she owe more than 30 or less than 30? Summer? Yes, she's going to owe more than $30. Susan's credit card balance is greater than a negative 25. So it could be negative 24, negative 23, negative. It's just greater than a negative 25, right? Does Susan owe more than $25 or less than $25? What do you think? Someone that hasn't answered one yet today. Elijah.
Less than 25.
Good. Less than $25. Got to think about the words, otherwise it gets kind of confusing. Okay, George's credit card balance is $5 less than Susan's balance. Okay. So does George owe more than Susan or less than Susan? What do you think, Sophia? More. Yep, more than Susan. Good. Whoops, I bumped that. More than Susan. Antonio owes $15 less than Maya, who owns what she owes. This means, did I even have that? Oh, it's supposed to be Maria. That's why. This should be Maria. Anton owns $15 less than Maria owns. This means Anton's balance is blank than Maria's balance. Is it going to be greater than or less than? The balance, though. It's going to be greater than, right? You really have to listen to the wording or it gets confusing. Well, it can if you think of it. When you're talking about negative numbers and greater than or less than, if you don't think it through, it gets confusing. Because, like, a negative 31 is less than 30, but you're owing more money. It's kind of backwards. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. The next one says to write each person's name under the correct bill. Okay. So it says you owe $20. Okay. Well, let's go look at these. So who would owe $20? We have Maria, Susan, George, and Antonio. So if Maria's credit card balance is less than a negative 30, it could be her. It couldn't be her because she's going to owe more than $30, right? So it could. So Maria would have to be this one, right? This is the only one who would owe more than $30. Does that make sense? Okay. Susan's credit card balance is greater than a negative 25. So where would Susan's be? It wouldn't be 25. It'd be 20. This is where Susan would be. George's credit card balance is 5 less than Susan's balance. So if we minus 5 from that, or add a negative, it would be 25, right? So this would be George. And Antonio owes 15 less than Maria owns. Well, Maria owes 45, so 15 less than that would be 30. So this is Antonio. Okay, let's go ahead and do guided practice. Okay, so once you're on page 22, we're going to get started. The first one's a vocabulary word. If a number is blank, then the number is less than the absolute value. Negative.